This presentation is designed to give the online instructor a quick overview of a profile of an online learner. We will take a quick look at who's taking classes, attributes of the online learner, as well as essential skills for successful online learning. Let's get started. According to a new survey from the University of Pennsylvania, highlighted by the Wall Street Journal, the vast majority of people who sign up for the online courses have socioeconomic advantages. Enrollment skews overwhelmingly toward white people, men, the highly educated, and people from developed countries. So, who's taking online courses? Well, 83% of online learners have some kind of post secondary education, and 79.4% have a bachelor's degree. This means that online courses are skewed toward people who are already educated and are seeking graduate level education. The vision of granting access to people who otherwise wouldn't have it and reducing the cost of higher education has not yet materialized, making massively open online courses widely available to students of all socioeconomic backgrounds a challenge. What are the attributes of the online learner? Well, online learners are motivated by career, they have experience with online learning, they know their program of study, they know their field of study, and they have key factors that are relevant in terms of school decision. Let's take a deeper look. Motivated by career. Nearly 3/4, or 74% of online college students, are motivated by career reasons for enrolling in a program. Almost 1 in 5, or 17%, of students are transitioning to new careers. 16% are updating their skills for their current job, and 13% are looking for an increase in salary. For those not motivated by career, 17% want the satisfaction of completing their degree, and 7% view higher education as the next step in their education after receiving their high school diploma or GED. Online learners have experience with online learning. Online learning is not new to the majority of students surveyed. 60% of online learners have enrolled in online courses or a fully online program prior to their most recent online studies. 1 in 4, or 24%, have completed an online program, and 37% have completed individual online courses. It is interesting to note that the split between undergraduate and graduate students is relatively even. Knowing their program of study. Most students know the specific program they want to study. Just over 1/3, or 36%, know the general field but not the specific online program. 9% know they want or need to go back to school, but they have not narrowed down what they want to study. They know their field of study. Business continues to be the most popular field sought by online college students. However, business is losing market share to other fields of study at the undergraduate and graduate levels, as noted in the table to the right. Education at the graduate level continues to lose a significant share of online students, dropping from 22% in 2014 to 14% in 2018. An important factor in this conversion is that as the online education market has matured and increased in popularity, the number and types of programs have grown as well. On the other hand, online education has always been dominated by practical, career-focused offerings like business and education, which have been strong performing programs. In the table to the right, we can see that computer science and child psychology are increasing in terms of fields of study and online. And in the graduate field of study, we see increases in computer science, social work, information technology, as well as nurse practitioner. In this slide, we see some differences between undergraduate and graduate studies for online. Business continues to grow both at the undergraduate and graduate level. In health and medicine, we see 17% and 11% in 2014 as compared to 19 and 16 in 2018. There's some decrease in terms of social sciences and criminal justice, and growth in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Important factors in school decisions. The cost of tuition and fees is still a top-ranking factor for deciding where online college students look to enroll. The cost of tuition and fees has been ranked as the top choice by students for the past 4 years, and it continues to dominate all other factors. The next most important factors are reputation of the school or program. Essential skills of a successful online learner. To be successful in the online learning space, students need to have an open mind and they need to be comfortable sharing personal details. And by personal details, I don't mean overly personal, but an important part of building the online community is the ability for instructors to cultivate a space where students are able to get to know one another and, to the degree that's possible, um, recreate the community that can naturally take place in a face to face learning environment. That requires sharing details about your bio, your work, and just some of your day to day experiences that might influence the content that you're learning in the program. Online students need to have an internal drive that enables them to be motivated and self disciplined. One of the things that students are very drawn to about online learning is the ability to be, to some degree, self paced and to be able to engage with the course and the content in a manner that meets their lifestyle. To do that, they need to be intrinsically self motivated and they need to be rather disciplined learners. Students need to be willing to commit a significant amount of time each week for coursework and online peer engagement. Online learning does take a bit more time than face to face learning does, and students should be prepared to spend anywhere between 8 to 15 hours a week per course. Students need to be able and willing to work collaboratively. While it may seem to many students that online learning is a solo or single um, pursuit, it is something that is actually quite collaborative, and students will need to be able to use technology in order to engage with their classmates. Students need to be able to develop and or enhance critical thinking skills. They need to be able to be reflective about their own self as well as the course material. And students need to believe that high quality learning can occur anywhere. Here are some of the sources that I used in the development of this presentation. I encourage you to read more thoroughly each of these sources, as well as to do a little bit of additional research on your own to learn more. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you found this presentation valuable.